Good morning, children. Children, we are now starting with our next grammar topic, and the topic for today is apostrophe S. Children, can you see this hook-like a thing here? Now, this hook-like thing which is placed on the top is called an apostrophe. It looks like a comma, but it is always placed on the top, whereas a comma is placed at the bottom. So don't get confused. This hook like a thing that we place on the top is called apostrophe. And this is S. So apostrophe S. Now the question is, when do we use this apostrophe S and what does it show? So children, apostrophe S is used to show belonging, or we can say to show that something belongs to someone. So, to show that something belongs to someone, we use apostrophe S. And we add apostrophe S to the naming word to show belonging. Children, we know that a naming word can show what it owns or possesses. So, we add apostrophe S to a naming word to show what? To show belonging. Children, now open page number 21 of your grammar book. And let's look at the sentences given here. So, the first sentence is, Priya is wearing a new dress. What is Priya wearing? She's wearing a new dress. And the next sentence says, Priya's dress is very pretty. Now here you can see that after the word Priya, they have put apostrophe S. Now, Priya's dress is very pretty. Now, this means that the dress belonging to Priya is very pretty. Okay, so instead of writing that the dress belonging to Priya is very pretty, we can simply say that Priya's dress is very pretty. Now children, you can notice that the dress belongs to whom? The dress belongs to Priya. So, they have added apostrophe S to the naming word Priya to show that the dress belongs to her. Okay, so Priya's dress means what? The dress belonging to Priya. Let's look at the next sentence. The squirrel's tail is very thick. Now what does it mean? Squirrel's tail, it means the tail belonging to the squirrel. Okay, so instead of writing that the tail belonging to the squirrel is very thick, we can simply write it as the squirrel's tail is very thick. Now here also we have added apostrophe S to the naming word squirrel to show that the tail belongs to the squirrel. Okay. Now we can read it here that we use apostrophe S to show belonging. Just remember this sign here on the top which looks like a hook. What is it called? It is called an apostrophe. Alright, so remember these two things. We use apostrophe S to show belonging and to show that something is related to another. Now children, here Yajan's school. Now Yajan does not own the school, but he is related to the school because he studies there. Okay, so here Yajan's school means what? It means the school in which Yajan studies. Alright, now let's move on to the exercises to understand this better. Write these expressions using apostrophe S. The nest in which the cuckoo lives. So, we can also write it as the cuckoo's nest. Okay? Because the nest belongs to whom? The nest belongs to cuckoo. That is why we have written it as the cuckoo's nest. Cuckoo apostrophe S, nest. Next, the house belonging to my uncle. Now, how can we write it using apostrophe S? We can write it as my uncle's house. The house belongs to whom? The house belongs to my uncle. So, after the word uncle, we'll put an apostrophe S. So, my uncle's house. Who owns the house? Uncle owns the house. The house belongs to uncle. So, we have added apostrophe S to the noun uncle to show that he possesses a house. Next, the uniform worn by the policeman. Now, the uniform belongs to whom? It belongs to the policeman. So, we'll write it as the policeman's uniform. Apostrophe S will come after the word policeman. Okay? The policeman's uniform. The uniform belongs to the policeman. So, that is why we have put apostrophe S after the word policeman. Next, the temple in which Lord Ganesha is worshipped. Now, this sentence shows the relation of Lord Ganesha with the temple. So, we'll rewrite the sentence as what? Lord Ganesha's temple. Okay? Apostrophe S will come after the word Lord Ganesha. So, Lord Ganesha's temple. Next, the songs sung by Sunidhi. Now, this is very easy. The songs sung by Sunidhi. Now, how will you use apostrophe S in this? We can rewrite it as Sunidhi's songs. So, we'll write it as what? Sunidhi's songs. Next is the voice in which Alka sings. Now, this can be written as Alka's voice. Next, the stories written by Enid Blyton. This can be written as Enid Blyton's stories. Next three, try to do them on your